What's happening? It's your boy Killer TV back with another episode of Best Conversations podcast. Before we get started, I got to show major love to Press Play Studios, Greensboro, North Carolina. Always the studio that keeps me fresh. And I know y'all seen me on the last episode. I'm like, man, the Press Play changing shit. Now we're just in another location, another location of the studio. So if you want to get your podcast done right, make sure you go over to Press Play Studios. They definitely gonna get you right. All right. Now that's out the way. I got two females here with me today. One I've been knowing like forever. Another one I just meet today. When I started this podcast, I wanted to bring on people that I felt inspired by, that are doing great things in the community, young black entrepreneurs, and musicians, of course, as well. But people that definitely inspired me. These two young ladies are two of how many in your organization?
Oh
It's
man,
like eight.
right.
Two of eight part of that organization.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourself and your organization.
Yeah, thank you. I'm Talitha. I'm the owner and CEO of Mix and More Civic Paint Parties LLC out of Virginia.
Yeah.
And I am Caressa. Most people call me Moody. I am part of the Mix and More crew. I'm originally from Danville, Virginia, and I've been, like Kevin said, I've been knowing him for years. So yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to the other 6 people that's not here.
Yes, Mix and More team.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work. So Teresa, Reed, Shonda, right here, Tequila, that's our bartender. Her name is actually Tequila.
Yes.
And Tamika, Erica, we love y'all.
And husband.
Oh, and my husband, yes, he's security, sometimes a bartender, sometimes he's everything.
Yes.
Yes, my hubby loves you.
Absolutely.
He holds me down
He
when you
holds
do
me down.
security. He's like my boss and I help with the stuff.
You're a jack of all trades
Right,
from
he
Mix
is.
and More. Yes, he is.
Absolutely. All right, Mix and More. Now, what separates y'all? Cause I see the sip and paint thing has really become like this explosion for people. I think more people like our age, we don't want to do the club no more.
We ain't got these Megan D's no more.
Yeah, we don't want to do that type of vibe. But what separates when they come to your event from any other sip and paint out there?
Ooh wee. So what I believe separates us is, you go to a sip and paint, most times they're really honed in on the paint aspect of the party. Like, following the instructions, getting your painting correct. However, we focus more on the party aspect of it.
Gotcha.
Yes, we like to paint. We want you to have something you can take home as a party favorite that you're proud of.
Mm-hmm.
However, we want you to have fun
Gotcha.
while you do it. So the party part is bumped up for us. And for me, I'm more so of the laid back, like you can put your heart upside down, sideways, whatever. It's going to be the best painting I've ever seen in my life. Because art is what you make it.
Right.
So I think that kind of relaxes the atmosphere and then the energy of it because we want you to have fun.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Just create something that's just different from other paint parties. So we've heard so far.
Yeah.
Folks from Greensboro, Raleigh, Maryland, Charlotte that attend our paint parties or we come to them and do their private paint parties. They say they have never experienced one like we've given them.
So, Caressa, when did y'all think like, hey, this is just like a fun little thing we doing? What was the mindset of just going it from a little fun thing to now an LLC and a business?
It grew so fast. I remember I went with Tilly when she first did her commercial. I mean, this is how small it was. We did it at her aunt, which is Teresa, thank you. Her place, we did a commercial. And I was just there to be part of the party. I wasn't even on the team yet. So I got home one night, and I think I text Tilly, or I think I text Teresa. I was like, I got so many ideas. We could be like, and Tilly was on the same track. So she was like, yo, can we have you, I want you to be part of the team. And it's like, ever since, I don't even know when it birthed to what it is. We just live in that moment. And it's just like, it gets bigger. And it's so crazy because you have all these women that's smart, and they have different, we bring different things to the table. And I like it because one thing I really realized, we can't give away all our secrets of how we make it as great as we do. We don't do that. But what I've noticed is our customer service. We're so, people throw that out the window sometimes. So I'm realizing, like, that's one of the best aspects we have is we listen to what T. Lee sees as she instructs. She pays attention. So we take that in and we elevate it the next time. And, those things like that, you just be like, you sit back and like, dang, even one change has caused us to just take 10 steps up. So it's just a dope thing that we try to provide to, the community and everything else. But it's been pretty dope.
So who usually comes up with the themes of these parties?
Well, we all do, really. Now, I come up with a lot of them. And they probably get tired of me, all of a sudden out the blue on my Marco Polo, you like, guess what? And most times I'm driving in the car.
Yeah.
The best ideas in the car. Like, what if we did this? But what if we did this thing? But what if we had this there? What do you think? So I come up with a lot of things, but we do it collectively as a team. Like, we will brainstorm 5 or 6 things up for a paint party. We will brainstorm ideas that we can do if someone hires us to come, do it in their home. How can we do it in their home to make it fun as well? Like, we do that together.
We don't keep it basic. I don't think we've ever kept it basic. Even down to those that's more, because you have different people that like to do different things. You got those that want to sit and paint, do their thing. Then you might have those that's more on the Christian, side. But even with that, we still make sure we elevate each one and make it personal. Mm-hmm. So, and even with that, I think every party, you've had other people from parties that have thrown parties. So it's just, we just try to make sure we change it up for everybody.
Yeah, we want it to be.
Yeah, we do.
We're going to mix it up.
Yeah, we're going to mix it up with some more.
What's some of the challenges? Y'all full blown business at this point with 8 people, 8 different minds, 8 different creators. What's the hardest part of just working with that many people and all coming up with one common goal?
It's really not hard. Now, you correct me if I'm wrong, but for me, it's not hard at all because, and I was just telling someone who's starting a business about this, I said, with me and my team, they're really like my family, first off, and my friends. Well, really my family, since we've known each other for so long.
Family will cut you first, though.
They sure will. However, the way we are, I think we understand each other so well that we know what we can and can't do, can and can't say that will have us go in that place. So we're always in a great place, and we're honest too. And I think that helps. Like if she shares an idea and I'm being honest with her on what I think about it, it's not like, if I'm saying, well, I don't think that's going to work. The way we kind of, talk with one another, it's not like you're going to be mad, like, oh, she won't listen to me, type of thing going on. Because we just know each other so well, so it works. Like, I trust them, too. Right. And I think they trust me.
Yes.
I don't think I can do it with any other group.
Gotcha.
I know I couldn't do it with any other group. Any other family members. Yes. I think just because the way we grew up together, pretty much, we know each other, we learn each other, we know what triggers each other, we know how to calm each other down. That really helps with our team. And 2, I think the people see it too. Yeah. So like when we're asked to do a party or an event and so many people come out, I think they get that energy from us because how we work together.
Right.
And really with them, they become our family too. Like I don't call you a customer or a guest. You're like, what's up, cousin?
Yeah.
My cousin today. This is a family reunion pretty much.
And we are who we are all the time. Mm-hmm. Like you can stick us in a room right now and we can set it off, just have fun to ourselves. That's what we do. Right. So if you put us in a room of people, we just, they're feeding off our natural energy. We don't have to fake it. It's just what it is. Like T. Lee can go up and do her little one leg little dance.
My husband don't like that dance.
Yeah, okay, but and then we up there hyping it on. Like everybody has their point. And it's just crazy. You can have the people, just anybody that's out there that's just feeling free at anything we do, we hype them up. Like that's just what the world should be. In that moment, we give you everything you wish you probably could have had over the years.
Like you said, everybody got their niche too.
Yeah.
Like my personality, it meshes well with Moody's. Yeah. And then we have Ree's personality, and she's very organized. Too. Like has to be this face shaking me. And like we have Erica. We love Erica. We call her Tink sometimes. Don't be mad at Erica.
We love Erica,
but she's very soft spoken, very relaxed, very calm, very patient.
Right.
Like, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah. You need one of those parts.
Yeah.
Yes. Then we have Tequila, and Tequila is me times 100.
Yeah.
That's my sister too. She is extra special.
Yeah,
We
she
love
is.
her.
You put that in the box. You don't want
She,
to break
honey,
that glass.
she should be doing a whole lot of other things with that personality of hers, but
Yeah.
people flock to her.
Right. They
She
do.
has that spirit about her that's like, I want to be around this girl. I want to hang out with this
She
girl.
do.
Then I have my little sister Tamika, who helps us too, and she's more like, if
Right.
anything go down, I got your
Yeah.
back.
Oh,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You need
Who
one of them
messed
fighting
up with
with
you?
you.
I'm cool, but if we gotta get there, I got your back. She's
Right.
almost like security too.
Yeah,
Like,
she
with
is
my husband.
always right.
But her energy too, like, well, no, we got this.
Right.
And if we don't got it, we gonna get
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody, and Shonda, like we mentioned before, she's our photographer / videographer. She's gonna make sure she ain't missing anything.
No,
She gonna see it. If it's a fly on the wall and they got in our paint party for free, she's gonna get that fly.
Yeah,
out.
she
You know
is,
what
she
I'm saying? So she's on it too. Everybody just has their own niche,
Yeah.
and I think
we
that's
do.
what makes it like
Yes.
work so well.
And we grown. We are mature to the point where we don't take anything that each other says to actual, to a defense.
Mhm.
You look at it as, okay, she comes from a good place. So it's nothing, and even with me, and you know how I am with people anyway, I don't deal with a lot of people. So even with me meshing with them, I realized, this is maturity. Like either you're going to grow up, you at this level of maturity, or you can't hang with us. You can't be a part of this because we are strong Black women, like point blank period. And we just work with like family. And I come from a big family of 8 siblings, so it's nothing new to me, but just having girls all the time.
Now, was the business started before the pandemic or during the pandemic?
Before
The pandemic.
Before.
So, talk about some of the challenges and obstacles you had to face when the pandemic started, but I know you got this whole business rolling out and you have to be safe as well.
Ooh, well, like when I first started out, it was growing pains for sure. But then I think like that year right before 2019 was when it's really just like, it took off.
Yeah.
Then here comes 2020, right? And really at first I had to kind of slow down, as everybody else did. A lot of things had to be canceled. I had parties booked out for private events like months ahead. They were canceling. However, even though I had to pause for a little bit, it actually blossomed new ideas. Like we pretty much sat down, what can we do?
Yeah.
And it birthed something that I didn't even think I was going to be doing with this. I thought I was just going to go to people's houses and do paint parties, and that's it. It turned into Zoom sip and paint. It turned into paint party kits.
That one.
Yes, it turned into, you want a kit, you bored at home, everybody's sitting on their couch.
Right.
You want to paint, I'm going to do a kit for you, and then we'll figure out a way to pick it up or whatever. You want to just get it out my trunk so we can keep 6 feet.
Yeah.
However you want to do, I can mail it to you. So it blossomed these new things that I probably wouldn't have done if, the pandemic didn't happen. So shout out to the pandemic. You thought you had me.
Right. Go ahead.
Yeah.
The Zoom paint parties were very interesting because I was getting very drunk.
I know you did not say that. We know how to moderate. We know how to pace ourselves. We do. Yeah, we know how to pace ourselves.
Yeah. And it depends because, like, I've done, and it varies. Like, I've done Zoom paint parties for a church event, which was great, interesting. And then I turned around and did it for some Deltas out of Danville, their alumni chapter, and they had my biggest Zoom paint party. Shout out to the Deltas of Danville because they almost had 100 people on that. Yes, it was amazing. And then I've even done a Zoom paint party, 2 of them for A&T University.
Yes,
Yes, I've done it for them as well. Yeah. So if the pandemic didn't happen, I don't know if that would have happened. So I feel like, hey, most people look at it as a negative. I go, well, I was blessed. You know what I'm saying? Even though I took a little hit there, I bounced back quick.
So let's talk a little bit about your background of who you are and what gave you're the CEO. So let's talk about what sparked the ideas and what prepared you to get into this business.
To be honest, at first I didn't even want to do it, but I would go to some because all through elementary school I remember drawing, and all through high school I was in art, and I didn't take it up like in college or anything, but I did enjoy art. So it was something that I had the talent for it. However, I didn't think of like, oh, well, now I want to turn this into a business. Right. Absolutely not. But in attending some sip and paints with my friends, we went to one in Charlotte, actually, and it was where you just freestyle. Like, it was no instructor or
Well,
anything.
I would have sucked at that.
Oh, you know me, I did my thing. And however, my friends were struggling, so I was helping them. But I was pretending, being my goofy self, that I was the instructor in the business. And they were like, oh, can you do this? And I'm like, no, like, And then I mentioned, the sip and paint party with my mother-in-law. Shout out to my mother-in-law. And she was like, well, I want to do it, but I don't want to go anywhere. I want to do it at my home. And I was like, well, I could just do it for you. Draw something if you want me to sketch. She's like, well, you should do it anyway as a business. I'm like, okay, that's two. That's a confirmation. Somebody else has said it. Maybe I should do it. And in her living room that day, we came up with the name Mix and More. She was like, well, what do you want to do? I said, well, if I do it, I don't want it to be like everybody else.
Right.
I want to mix it up. I want to give them more than what they would get at the average sip and paint party. She was like, well, that's your name right there, Mix and More. So that's where it started.
And she didn't tell you that I heard she was selling lollipops and stuff. So she been a hustler all her life. She's been a hustler all her life.
In middle school, I did used to sell candy.
The candy lady.
And I did used to sell tattoos. So what I would do is take the ink pens, the color ink pens.
Right.
And in gym, you want a tattoo? 50 cents. I'm going to draw a little heart or a butterfly on your ankle or something. Don't wash it yet. It'll come right off. But I did used to do that too. You know what? I didn't think about that.
Yes, she
got that entrepreneur spirit.
Right, she always had.
Wow.
Yeah. Since day one. People like myself that can't paint, can't draw, can't do any of these things.
Right. I'm terrible.
How do you make them feel confident about their portrait in because I can't paint at all. Like I can't.
I mean, see, that's the thing right there, and I'll have them think about that. Why can't you? Because you're doing it. You're painting. You have that brush in your hand. You're putting paint on that brush, and you're putting it on the canvas or whatever material we're using. So you actually are painting.
Right.
So you can't say you can't paint because your hands are doing it right now. Now, what you're looking at is, does it look like yours?
Yeah.
Right. See, that's how people. I'll be painting. I look to my left. I'm like, damn, this shit look good. Mine just.
You can't do that, though.
My shit looks terrible. And then I got a couple drinks in me by this time too. Then it's,
yeah, but still, and this is what I tell them too. Like, if you look at the artwork that's out in the world, even like the big ones, Picasso, all of them.
right.
Most of the time, it looked like they just took some paint in their hand and threw it at the canvas. Yeah. You don't know what it is. Art is what you make it. So hey, you're doing an abstract painting today, honey, and I love it. Yeah. Because really, like, it ain't up to me to like it. Is yours. It's yours. Do you like it?
Right.
If not, let's put something on it that's gonna make you like it. Because if you like it, I love it.
And she will guide you. Like, even at time when we're having these big parties, she's going to take the time out to, if you need help, to support you.
Also, there's an instructor that comes around.
I'll come and help you depending on what you choose. Because with our parties, you choose what you want to paint. Mm-hmm. And if you feel like you would rather me draw it for you pre-party, I can pre-sketch it for you. And that way, all you gotta do is paint in the lines.
Oh yeah, you gotta pre-sketch mine. Yeah.
But it's so much fun though when you are able to just do step by step, because yours may turn out different from mine, which I think is awesome. Right. Everybody's has their own unique spin to it too, and we're definitely not going to say, "Oh no, it doesn't look like mine. That's not right." No, honey, yes, you did that. Just to build them up, because for one, you took the first step. You picked up the paintbrush, so you are painting. You're an artist. An artist, what you make. Exactly.
This is true. Carissa, what's been some of your favorite events or themes to the events y'all have had so far?
Oh, it would have to literally be the Battle of the DJs we did. Yeah. I think because it was the bounce back of being quarantined, stuck at home, and we came out, and it was just, we had DJ Be Stupid, Toya, local Danville DJs, and like, it was just amazing because you can feel the energy of people just waiting to get out and do something. Right. Like, it was so lit that some people didn't even paint. Like, they were just sitting there partying. Mm-hmm. I mean, we bring that. Like, it's just every time.
So I've been watching some stuff. I've seen some stuff online. Church people, this is where I cut it off. So I seen one sip and paint where they had the strippers.
He been on this stripper thing.
I'm just telling you what I seen.
He been on this stripper list. Okay.
With the strippers and the paint and the sip and paint.
Right.
What do y'all think about that?
Were they painting the strippers, or they just had strippers there?
So they was painting, and the strippers would come around and and mess with the females as they're, paying.
It was male strippers?
Yeah, male strippers.
Huh.
Yeah.
I think
We have not done anything like that yet. Definitely we'll have to discuss that with my hubby first.
Right.
I don't think he would mind though, but either way, he probably just wouldn't want to do it that
Everybody
way.
gonna get a permission slip that's got some type of husband. You gotta sign the permission slip.
Oh, but that would be fun.
Yeah, it would. It would.
So you're saying I'm not opposed to it?
No, especially if someone wants to. Hey, if you want to book us and have your own private event where we bring the paints and you bring the strippers, we're all for it.
We down for it. Yes,
we're all for it.
Right.
So tell people how can they book y'all?
Well, you can book us through our social media pages. We have a Facebook page, Mix and More Sipping Paints Parties LLC, and then we have an Instagram page, Mix in the letter N more .sip in paints, and I'm sure they'll share it. You'll see it on the podcast. We'll do some tagging and all of that. But you can book us. Just message us. We don't have a website yet, and I'm on the fence about a website. I don't know, but you can definitely contact me. Our email information is on there. Contact information is on our page. Just, holler at me. We'll get it booked that way. But we do book fast.
Yeah. Really?
Yes.
When's the next event?
Our next event is in July.
Okay.
July the 23rd.
And it's sold out.
And it's already sold out.
Sessions sold out.
It's our annual Reggae Soca paint party. So,
congratulations.
Yes. And that Battle of the DJs paint party sold out in 2 weeks.
Yeah, sold out in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Damn, sell out that fast.
Yes.
So we might have to do a part 2 of that one.
Yeah, we will.
It was dope.
Yes, it was. It was really. I can't even explain it. That's how it was so. And you keep hearing about it because nobody does what we do.
Not in Danville.
Not in Danville.
Definitely not in Danville.
And, especially with our new things coming with the silent parties, we're trying to get
Yes,
on.
we're going to start doing some silent paint parties. Silent
So what people have on the dance floor?
Yes, we're going to be doing that soon. That's going to be really fun. Because we've attended one as well.
Oh,
and
man,
it was so much fun. So we like, we can do this.
Right.
And we can do it better too.
And what's so crazy is we went to Cancun.
She part of the Cancun crew?
Oh, yes, I
She was part of the Cancun crew. So
Okay.
it's just so crazy. You want to turn off your mind to just enjoy it. But even when we was thinking about the silent party, we were just there and it's just a thought. And T. Lee came to us, already invested in this. We already about to do it. So when she's ready to do it, you better jump on the train.
Get ready, get set,
Let's go. Yes.
So that might be one of the ones up and coming. So
Yes.
just, stay tuned.
Yes.
But we're working on the next event. We're trying to get some things in order first before we put it out there.
Yeah.
For the folks, to buy their tickets. But it's going to be in the works.
Yeah.
Gotcha. What is the most difficult part of putting these events together?
I think really, it's not difficult. I wouldn't say it's difficult. It's just, I'm a planner all the way. It's just getting my plan straight and getting my plan A, B, and C straight too, because I want to have backup plans.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just making sure we can get it all done in a timely fashion at a venue that, is willing to work with us too, to accommodate, because I feel like I need time.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can give me that time, I'm going to rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Just getting all that stuff just set in an order where I can just get it done without any stress involved. But, it's not too hard.
Any events outside of Danville yet, or they all been in Danville?
They all been in
Danville so far.
They gotta come to the Carolinas.
Right.
I mean, we know Danville, and a lot of people who, bring us on for their parties, they know we're there. So, in other cities, they may not know that we can do this for them. So, like you said, you want to throw a party, you want to be a paint party, you go, well, I can bring Mix and More down, and we can put this event on, and they're going to supply the paints and all of that. We can just party done.
So literally, I hire you. I ain't got to do nothing. I just pay.
You hire me. Now, if you want to do like an event, like we're able to do in Danville sometimes, then that just depends. And we can collaborate.
Mm-hmm.
However, like if you say, well, my birthday's coming up, I want to do a paint party. I've booked this space.
Okay.
Can y'all come down and do it? We will come down. We'll have it set up. We bring, have a table, chair covers, all that set up to where it's going to look nice because we want it to look nice. All you have to do is pay us, pretty much.
And that's because we want, because I mean, we have our own bartender. So if you're like, you bring, you
just got to get, everything's got to just be in order. Like if you got a space and they require, you got to get that 1 day alcohol license.
Yes.
We learn. Get your license and all that so we can have the beverages. If not, y'all gonna have that apple cider and y'all gonna have
we can go to the Walmart and get you a little sparkling.
Yes, but if you have all that set, then all we gotta do is come in and do the paint party for you. Yeah.
Absolutely. Right. Black excellence at its
that's what my earrings.
Yeah, it sure do. It sure do.
Now it seems like, in the last few years, it seems like women has definitely been bossing up more than ever, especially Black women, to be exact. Is there anybody that inspires you, Black women out here that's out here killing it?
Man, like really, when you say that, I don't think about any like any stars or anything like that. I just think about the Black women in my life, like my mom. My mom is like a go-getter, and she's a jack of all trades too. Like my mother-in-law is a go-getter. My sister, both my sisters who are part of the team, like they inspire me. My team inspires me.
Yeah.
That's all I can think of. That's who comes to my head.
And Caressa, you come from a line of your mother, the hustler, did my wedding. You know what I mean? And which you. I know she definitely has to be one of your inspirations. Because she, like I said, she planned my wedding, so it's kind of in the realm of
exactly. You're right. So you know about my stepmom, who helped raise me. Like she definitely, when you think about Black women, you got to look at the mother, the behind the scenes things that people don't see as a Black woman, which is being a mother, working, or just being somebody that's going to school, doing all that. So like T. Lee said, like the women in my life, my sister who just, started, a business, Cute Sweetness. So it's just, like I look at that because I'm watching it from the ground, starting from nothing to where, you end up. So I'm very blessed to even be a part of Tea Leaves because, I see, me and my sister have conversations. Now we have something to share, me and my sister, about businesses. So that's another conversation that we have. So when I see all these women, it's just like, man, we doing it. Like, we doing it. Yes.
Educated Black women.
Yes.
Now, when people come to your event, would you recommend the couples, or can somebody be single and that's looking to mingle? Find their next boo.
All of the above. Right. We have them all. We have couples, which is so sweet to see them beside each other, having a good time, painting. Then we have the singles who are ready to mingle. Now, the thing about it is, and we can just squash this today on the podcast.
Ladies.
Y'all gonna hear. Men, y'all can come to paint parties.
I've never been invited.
No.
I've never been invited.
On this podcast right now, I'm inviting Kayvon McKinnon to the next event.
Okay.
I will send you the link.
Okay. I've never been invited. I always just see the videos after. I'm like, damn, that was dope.
Sorry. I failed as a friend.
Right. The next one, you come on out.
Okay.
Yeah, you do. You have to.
Come on out.
And bring your homeboys.
Yes.
Bring my homeboys. You think my homeboys would enjoy it?
They would.
Let me tell you. If you looked at one of our videos we have on there, and that's when Shonda was doing some interviews with people, as the event came to an end, and one of them was, a male, and he was like, yo, y'all need to come out here, like, it was dope, it's fun, if you single, married, like, he had a ball, let me tell you. So, yes, bring your homeboys, because it's majority females. Right. I'll just tell you that right now. Yeah. And then you have your husbands coming in with their wives. I think the Battle of the DJs brought in more men.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
And I think they too were like kind of shocked, like, man, this is dope.
Right.
And got some nice females up in here as well. So if you are looking, paint parties is the go. Because you're gonna have a lot of females there.
And you got them in with some drinks and they enjoying themselves.
Yes, they come out to be cute because we dress for each other. We don't dress for the men at all. So we want to be cute.
Lips break.
So they can be like, ooh, she cute. I like that outfit. So they gonna be cute.
Yes.
You just gotta bring yourself out.
So guys, y'all are welcome to come to
Come
any of their
on.
events
Please.
because it do kind of feel like a couple's vibe / female vibe. Sometimes.
That's the ones that you may have been to.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, we different.
Ours is different.
We mixing and we mooring it. You know what I'm saying?
What they said.
That's what it is. In that order.
Exactly. So going forward, what's the vision? 2 years from now, 3 years from now, where would y'all like to see the company go and grow to?
Ooh. Well, they keep putting this in my ear, our own space, because right now we're just a traveling paint party business. We come to you where you want to have your event at. So they keep putting in my ear about our own space, but I want to own it. I want to buy it if I go that route. So that's a possibility. And then also, like, just branching out, because it doesn't have to be paint parties or sipping paint parties. Like, it could just be events, you know, like even with our, getting the silent headphones, it could be just a mix and more silent headphone event. Like, if you just come and just have a good time, you don't have to paint or anything. So maybe branching out to where it's other just, things that come along with mixing
a whole brand. You know what I'm saying? A whole brand.
Same question for you, correct? Where would you like to see the company grow to?
I'm going to say Wangley is T-Lee. Like, I feel like once we get our own building, which we will manifest that Tuesday, there's no stopping us after that, because you can do whatever. And even still, like, we're slowly doing things like I've done, even though T-Lee was on vacation, like, because we really, like, she's on vacation. The last time I did a paint party with Erica, and I was nervous because I'm like, hey, got TV there. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But you know what? Like she said, Erica helped me with that. I'm thinking we can really do this. Like, T-Lee can go on vacation. We really, we did it. It was great. So I think, like T-Lee said, expanding and having us all, actually taking up a little bit more of her duty so she can really sit back and enjoy it, because at the end of the day, I don't know, I'm just guessing, she may just want to be like, yo, I'm gonna call you up, I got this, somebody scheduled a paint party, can you work it? Like,
that will be nice.
Yes,
because we're booked and busy.
Yes.
And I know they love me. However, look, if I'm already booked this day in Virginia, you're in North Carolina, somebody wants one in North Carolina, do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would like to see that.
Yeah. She put us out there. We was in training and we succeeded.
I definitely could see, like, definitely having, like, a spot, and then, the whole weekend, like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even a Thursday,
You better speak it.
like, there's one by the crib, like, I don't even know the name of it. We're not going to shout you out here, but it's like, they have a whole little paint thing, by the house, and that'd be so dope, y'all ladies to have your own space, and especially in this place like Danville.
Where why he coming for us?
Y'all need things like that.
We growing. We coming out though.
Y'all need things like that. Boy, first time I came to Danville, boy, I was like, boy.
Look, we trying.
Yes,
we are
have
trying.
Businesses like us. You have, everything that's coming along.
Downtown, the atmosphere downtown is shifting as well.
Yes.
You can really walk downtown like you do here.
There's stuff you can do in Danville. You know what I'm saying?
We just ain't been there in a while.
Yeah.
We need to take you out.
Right. We need to bring you to a paint party.
We'll be quick.
Right.
We're going to show you.
I'm coming to the next one. Probably not the next one, but maybe the one be.
We got you.
Yes, we are.
I'm not gonna feel you as a friend no more.
Please,
sorry, friend.
Please don't. Got you. All right. Is there anything y'all want to leave the people with before we get up?
I will say, because I didn't mention this, it doesn't have to be just adults. We do paint parties for children.
Oh, that's great to know.
We got a lot of educators on our team. I'm an educator. We're all kind of in that field pretty much. So, we love the kids. And I have fun doing the kids event.
Right.
Painting and sipping soda.
Juice boxes, whatever you please.
A dip and paint where they had chips and dip, and then we had a play and paint. You can do a lot of stuff.
Right.
And the kids enjoy it. You would think the kids would just be jumping around and stuff. No. They will sit and paint. Even a 1-year-old I've seen, she sat there and she painted.
Yeah, and we're actually about to give back. August the 7th, we're giving back to our community. We're actually doing a TikTok. So it's free to the children.
TikTok drive.
Back to school TikTok paint party for children. It's free now. We are full already.
Yeah, we did.
With the amount of children we're going to serve, but we're actually doing it for free. So the parents, all they had to do was sign their kids up, And then we're just asking for donations of school supplies. That way each child there is going to leave with a book bag full of school supplies. And we've already got a lot of donations in. Shout out to the people who donated.
Yes.
We'll take more because we want everyone to leave with something.
Yeah. Hit us up on our Facebook. And if you'd like to donate, just hit us up.
Yeah, contact information is on our Facebook page and our Instagram page.
Yeah.
That's amazing, giving back. Now, shout out the other 6 people. We don't want to leave nobody out before we start this podcast.
I'll do my husband first.
You can make your husband first.
I love my husband. Marcus, honey, thank you so much for all you do, being a part of the team. Tequila, Tamika, Teresa, Shonda, Erica.
Sound like you're a bitch.
Right.
Shoot.
Got it. We got to dance. Remember?
Yes. Moody. Well, Clarissa. Moody.
Yes.
Yes. And myself. What is that? That's like 7 and 8.
Yeah, it's like 7 and 8.
Yeah.
We all bring it.
Shonda, I love you.
Yeah, we do, Shonda.
Yes. All of us, I
Yes.
believe.
Gotcha. Make sure y'all book these Black Queens for y'all next event.
Yeah.
Y'all already said they can do it all. Y'all just need to book them. And shout out to all the creators out here doing great things.
Yes.
Any shout outs before you leave, Carissa?
I really want to say hey to my baby, Kendra. I'm proud
What up,
of you.
Kendra? What up, Ken?
Oh, my baby, look, don't make me look bad. My baby's 2, no Valentine. Mommy loves you.
Yes.
And they already know, like, Mommy, are you doing a paint party?
You're right.
Honey, Mommy's with
Yes. It's just,
Yes. And me and Carissa have been knowing each other for so long. Some people say that a male and female can't be like really close, great friends. She was at my wedding. Like I said, her mom planned my wedding.
Yes.
We've been great friends for so long. So you think that is possible? Like man and female can be?
Well, I mean, y'all were showing that it's possible sitting right here today.
I mean, as a the married woman.
Of course. My husband has female friends as well.
Okay, he does that.
fine.
He does that.
He does.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm okay with that. I have male friends. Shout out to Kenny.
right. Hey, Kenny.
We love you, Kenny. Gang. That's one of my best friends too, and he's okay with that. Like, I think as long as you establish that relationship and that's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing wrong with it.
Absolutely.
We've had a hard road with it, but we've made it work as friends. Like, I always tell people anyway, like, this is my homeboy. Like, you meet him.
Ladies, invite your homeboys, your friends, to the paint party.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What happens at the paint party stays at the paint party.
And see, now you're making it sound like you're gonna be a bad.
Now I don't seem like the strippers.
That's the singleness in me. I'm
Now I seem
sorry.
like the strippers are coming.
Now you know we might have to look at we might need to get. You got contact information for any of those strippers who may want to do a paint party.
Right.
We're not opposed to it.
Right. So not especially somebody that's having a bachelorette and they want to do.
Oh, yes.
That's smart. I'm putting on somebody. Whoever. Yes. See, that's how they're thinking. We always turning. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right there.
All righty, ladies. Well, I really appreciate y'all coming through. Like I said, I hit Caressa up. I was like, man, it'd be so dope if you guys came on here and talked about what y'all doing. Because just from afar watching, I was like, y'all are definitely shining, and I love what y'all doing. And nothing but success and blessings to the entire team. And this time next year, I want to be having the same conversation, but at y'all location, at y'all store.
Next year though.
Yeah.
Wow.
It can happen. We got to manifest
next year.
And if it's not, we're going to tell you when.
We might have the blueprints. We're
going to write the blueprints.
I'm just sweating now.
You gotta manifest it.
But you know what? Her dad does like we have somebody for everything.
We do.
Our daddy can build it.
Like keep it all in the family. Shout out to my daddy.
Yes, sir. All right, man. This is Best Conversations Podcast on Killer TV. Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this, and all that good stuff. Again, major salute to Press Play Studios for always keeping me right. My man Brody. All right, man. Episode 76. We out. Peace.